स्टडी IQ में आपका स्वागत है। आज लर्निंग इंग्लिश इन लेसन 10 मिनट्स सेट 39 में हम देखेंगे द यूसेज ऑफ सम इंग्लिश फ्रेजेस जिनका प्रयोग हम कर सकते हैं टू एक्सप्रेस शॉक। कई बार देखा जाता है कि हमें झटका लग जाता है या धक्का पहुंचता है, हम हक्के बक्के रह जाते हैं। सो दैट इज़ व्हेन वी आर शॉक्ड, वी कम्प्लीटली शॉक्ड। किस प्रकार से हम इंग्लिश फ्रेजेस का प्रयोग करके इस इमोशन को एक्सप्रेस कर सकते हैं, मेन फोकस इस वीडियो का यही रहेगा। एज वी कैन सी द गाय इज़ इन डीप शॉक, और किस प्रकार से हम इसी चीज़ को कह सकते हैं। बट बिफोर वी जस्ट डाइव इनटू द फ्रेजेस, एक जो बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट चीज़ आपने ध्यान रखनी है कि कई बार हम शॉक और सरप्राइज को इंटरचेंजेबली प्रयोग करते हैं। वी यूज दीज टू वर्ड्स इंटरचेंजेबली, बट यू नीड टू रिमेंबर दैट शॉक और सरप्राइज में बहुत ज़्यादा अंतर है। शॉक नेगेटिव कॉनोटेशन के लिए प्रयोग किया जाता है। ये एक इमोशनल रिएक्शन होता है जो आप देते हैं, या तो कोई ट्रेजेडी हो गई है, कोई प्रॉब्लम आ गई है, किसी दुविधा में आप हैं जो कि बहुत ही ज़्यादा सीरियस है। That is when you're shocked, you're completely shocked. Whereas surprised can be a positive emotion also. I was surprised that he gave me a gift yesterday. I was surprised to see my dad after 4 years. So surprise जो है ये एक positive emotion रहता है, but we need to remember over here that shock is always serious, it's always having negative connotations. Starting on now with the phrases जिसका प्रयोग हम कर सकते हैं to express that we're in shock. The first phrase is we're completely taken aback. We're completely taken aback, especially when we heard this terrible news. We're completely taken aback with the news of the Pulwama terror attack. We were completely taken aback as 37 CAPF Jawans were martyred. So we were completely taken aback. We were completely taken aback. That's one way to express कि आप shock में हैं. I was stunned. I was stunned या I was just stunned. इस phrase का भी प्रयोग आप कर सकते हैं to express that you were in shock. I was just stunned to see his audacious nature in front of his boss. Audacious का अर्थ होता है bold, daring. जब आप offensive भी कभी कभी हो जाते हैं, that is when you, and especially when you're displaying audacity, तब आप audacious behavior को display करते हैं. I was just stunned to see his audacious behavior in front of his superiors. The news came as a complete shock. The news came as a complete shock. He was only 19 years. The news of his demise, the news of his death, the news of his passing away came as a complete shock to all of us. The news came as a shock or as a complete shock. We're all in complete shock भी आप simply कह सकते हैं. You can simply say we're all in complete shock hearing this terrible news. We're all in complete shock. So sorry. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable that they faced several financial losses at this juncture. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable का भी हम प्रयोग कर सकते हैं to express whenever you're in shock. There's no way it could have happened. There is just no way it could have happened. That's so terrible. There's just no way that it could have happened. Words can't describe how I feel about this issue. Words can't describe. आप speechless हैं. Words can't describe how I feel about this issue. Words can't describe how I feel on knowing about his tragic death abroad. Words are just not enough. Words can't describe. I was shocked to hear that. I was shocked, or I was massively shocked to hear that my dad had to undergo a back surgery. I was shocked to hear, or I was massively shocked. Everyone's reeling from the shock of. सब अभी भी सफ़र कर रहे हैं from the news. Everyone is reeling from the shock of. Everyone is reeling from the shock of this incident. Everyone is reeling. Who could have predicted it? Who could have predicted it कि इस तरह का प्रॉब्लम आ जाएगा या इस तरह की कैटास्ट्रॉफी हो जाएगी? Who could have predicted it? Who could have predicted it? I just can't get over. I just can't get over this tragic news I heard this morning. I just can't get over. I just can't get over. It happened out of the blue. It happened out of the blue का भी प्रयोग करा जा सकता है to express shock. You can simply say, what a terrible news. What a terrible news. I'm so sad to hear it. आप सिंपल फ्रेजेस का भी प्रयोग कर सकते हैं to express that you're in shock, you're in dire shock. It's awful. It's a tragedy. It's just awful to hear that. It's such a big tragedy. Words can explain the terrible devastation. Words can explain the terrible devastation. I am shocked. This is shocking. I am shocked. This is shocking incident. Speechless. I am speechless and massively shocked. I am speechless. I have no words and I am massively shocked. आप कुछ और simple words का भी प्रयोग कर सकते हैं to express that you're in shock. You can use thunderstruck. I was thunderstruck to hear the news of his demise. I was thunderstruck to hear that my son failed in his exam. I was thunderstruck. I was staggered. Staggered का भी प्रयोग किया जा सकता है. I'm at loss of words. I'm at loss of words or I'm at loss for words. I'm at loss for words. I can't say anything. Lost for words. यहाँ पर हम लोगों ने देखे कुछ simple yet important phrases which can be leveraged, which can be used by you whenever you want to express shock. आप मुझसे Instagram पे connect कर सकते हैं नीरजा रहेजा के नाम से and make sure कीजिएगा that you are trying to use these words whenever you face a similar situation. In case of any doubts, you can mention that in the comment section.